October 23, 1918, 11 p.m., Alaska. The SS Princess Sophia runs aground on Vanderbilt Reef. 353 people on board. The ship is stuck, but stable. Everyone is safe, for now. For 40 hours, rescue ships circle the stranded vessel, waiting, watching, ready to help. The captain refuses evacuation. We're safe on the reef, the ship is secure. And then, on the second night, a storm hits. The ship slides off the reef into deep water. All 353 people drown. Not a single survivor. The rescue ships watch helplessly as everyone dies. This is the story of Princess Sophia. October 23, 1918, Skagway, Alaska. The SS Princess Sophia is a beautiful steel steamship, 245 feet long, built for passenger service along the Alaska coast. Safe, reliable, comfortable. She's making her regular run from Skagway to Vancouver. Late October, the last voyage before winter closes the route. Anyone who wants to leave Alaska for the winter needs to be on this ship. 353 passengers and crew board. Miners heading south with their summer earnings, families, workers, even a few children. Captain Leonard Locke commands the ship, experienced, 30 years at sea. He knows these waters. He's made this run hundreds of times. At 10 p.m., Princess Sophia departs Skagway. The weather is deteriorating, snow and wind picking up. But Captain Locke isn't worried. He's sailed through worse. Midnight, the ship is navigating Lynn Canal, a narrow waterway with dangerous reefs. And then, crunch. 11 p.m., Princess Sophia runs hard aground on Vanderbilt Reef, a submerged rock pinnacle. The impact lifts the entire ship up onto the reef. The ship is stuck, impaled on the rock, but she's stable, not sinking, not flooding. Everyone is safe. Captain Locke assesses the situation. The ship is high and dry on the reef, balanced, secure. He makes a decision. We wait for high tide. The ship will float off. We'll be fine. He sends a wireless message. Struck reef. Ship stable. Standing by. October 24. Morning. The distress call brings rescue ships. Multiple vessels arrive at Vanderbilt Reef within hours. The lighthouse tenders Cedar. The steamers King and Winge, Peterson and Amy. The fisheries patrol boat Lone Fisherman. 5 rescue ships, all standing by, ready to evacuate 353 people. But Captain Locke refuses. The weather is bad, snow, wind, rough seas, but not terrible. The rescue ships could absolutely evacuate passengers. They have lifeboats, they have time. But Captain Locke believes the ship is safe on the reef. We're secure. High tide will float us off. We'll proceed to Vancouver. The passengers trust him. They stay in their cabins, waiting. Hour 6. The rescue ships are still there, circling. The weather is manageable. They could evacuate now. Captain Locke, negative. We're stable. Ship is in no danger. Hour 12. October 24, afternoon. The weather improves slightly. This is the perfect window for evacuation. The rescue ship Cedar radios. Captain, we can take your passengers now. Weather is clearing. Captain Locke, not necessary. Ship is secure on reef. Will float off at high tide. Hour 18. Evening approaches. The passengers are getting nervous. They can see the rescue ships. Why aren't they evacuating? Some passengers write letters home. We're stuck on a reef, but the captain says we're safe. The rescue boats are here. We'll be fine. Hour 24. October 25, morning. A full day stuck on the reef. The weather is still manageable. The rescue ships are still there. They've been standing by for 24 hours. Captain Locke remains confident. Ship is holding steady. We'll get off this reef. But the ship isn't moving. High tide came and went. The ship is wedged too firmly on the rock. She's not floating off. Hour 30. Afternoon. The passengers are increasingly worried. Some want to evacuate, but Captain Locke insists they're safer on the ship than in lifeboats in rough seas. He's not entirely wrong. The seas are rough. Transferring 353 people to small rescue boats would be dangerous. But the ship isn't getting off the reef, and a major storm is forecast. Hour 36, October 25, evening. The storm warnings intensify. The rescue ship's radio, "Captain, a big storm is coming tonight. We strongly advise evacuation now while we still can." This is the moment. This is the last chance. Captain Locke makes his fatal decision. Negative. We're staying on the ship. She's held for 36 hours. She'll hold through the storm. The passengers trust him. They stay. The rescue ships have no choice. The storm is coming. They can't risk their own ships. Reluctantly, they pull back to safe anchorage. Hour 40, 5:20 p.m., October 25. The storm hits. Hurricane-force winds, massive waves. The ship, which has been stable for 40 hours, starts to shift. The reef that saved them for 40 hours is now grinding through the hull. The storm's force is pushing the ship, moving it, breaking it. 5:50 p.m., the ship's wires operator sends a desperate message. "For God's sake, come, we are sinking." But it's too late. The rescue ships can't reach them in the storm. The waves are too high, the wind too strong. 6 p.m., the hull breaches. Water floods in. The ship slides backwards off the reef into deep water. 353 people are thrown into the freezing Alaska Ocean. In darkness, in a hurricane, in water so cold that survival time is minutes. The rescue ships can hear the screams, but they can't see anything, can't help, can't save anyone. By midnight, all sounds stop. October 26th, morning. The storm passes. The rescue ships return to Vanderbilt Reef. The Princess Sophia is gone, vanished into the deep water. Only the top of one mast is visible above the waves. They search for survivors, bodies, anything, nothing. Nobody survived. Over the next 2 weeks, bodies wash ashore along the Alaska coast, all wearing life jackets, all frozen, some found miles from the wreck site. The final count, 353 dead, 343 passengers, 10 crew. Not a single survivor. Children, families, miners with their season's earnings, all drowned in sight of rescue ships. Among the dead, the entire crew of the ship. Captain Locke went down with his vessel. His decision killed everyone on board. The investigation reveals the tragedy. Finding 1, the ship was stable on the reef for 40 hours, plenty of time for safe evacuation. Finding 2, weather windows existed for evacuation. Captain Locke refused. Finding 3, rescue ships were present and ready. They stood by for nearly 2 days. Finding 4, the storm was forecast. Captain Locke ignored warnings. Finding 5, Captain Locke's overconfidence killed 353 people. The families are devastated, but they're also enraged. 40 hours. The ship sat on that reef for 40 hours. 5 rescue ships standing by, multiple opportunities to evacuate safely, and the captain said no. The SS Princess Sophia disaster is unique in maritime history. Most disasters happen fast. Ships sink in minutes or hours. No time to rescue, no time to save anyone. But Princess Sophia had 40 hours. 40 hours of opportunity. 40 hours of rescue ships waiting, 40 hours of people who could have been saved. And they all died because one man said, "We're fine." Captain Locke wasn't malicious, he wasn't greedy, he wasn't drunk. He was confident, experienced, sure of his judgment, and completely wrong. The ship was stable until it wasn't. The reef was holding the ship until the storm hit. His experience told him they were safe until they all drowned. This is the danger of overconfidence, of refusing help when help is available, of believing I know best when others are offering rescue. 353 people trusted Captain Locke. They stayed in their cabins, they waited, they believed him when he said, "We're safe." And they all died. The wreck of the Princess Sophia sits in 110 feet of water off Vanderbilt Reef. Divers have explored it. The ship is intact, still impaled on the reef rock that killed everyone. There's no memorial at the site, no monument. Most people have never heard of the Princess Sophia, but it remains one of the most tragic disasters in maritime history, not because of how it happened, but because of how easily it could have been prevented. 40 hours, 5 rescue ships, multiple opportunities, all wasted because one man was too confident to accept help. Remember the 353, question overconfidence, and never refuse rescue when it's offered. Because sometimes the ship that seems safe isn't.